on the opening lap. Well, arms waving and everybody's all right, or so it seems. This is what happened. Lechner passed Manning and got it all wrong coming into the right-hander. Hit the wall, bounced back across the track, and some narrow escapes there as Karthikeyan and Kuto just straight past. How Darren Manning got away with that, if he did, remains to be seen. There's a lot of cars there that won't be taking the restart. That's fairly obvious. Some will. A lot of this is bodywork damage that looks worse than it is. This is what Kuto thought. Karthikeyan gets through on the left there. Kuto sees that car spin round, just dives, and he must have touched the arm coat as he follows the Stuart Dallara up the hill.
One or two drivers did have a lucky escape there, but far more of them didn't. And though it's going to take a little while to have the track cleaned up and prepared for a restart, there are going to be a lot of empty spaces on that grid when they do come back out again.
And upset stomachs. What some guys will go through to trim their beard. Instead, get the Remington Precision Beard and Mustache Trimmer. Designed like no other, with 8 beard length settings and separate mustache and neckline trimmers, Precision guarantees it'll be perfectly easy, precisely right.
After a lap 1 crash that involved half the field and brought out the red flags, the surviving cars are now in place on the start line, waiting for the restart. But there aren't many of them left.
30 cars to start for the first leg, but at least half a dozen won't be here for the restart. Some might make it out for leg 2, but for some, the packing has begun almost as soon as the race did. So they will all be cursing the ill luck which has ended their weekend prematurely. One driver at least will be even unhappier that the race couldn't carry on. After grabbing the lead at the start, losing it on the straight and getting it back again at Lisboa, Jenson Button now has it all to do all over again.
No, it's motor racing, isn't it? Things like this always happen, but now hopefully I can get the same start next time and try and hold the lead. But we'll see what happens. Anything can happen at Macau, can't it? So we'll see.
I was very lucky not to be involved. I just found a small space and I got through, and yeah, I only damaged a little part of my diffuser, but that was because somebody hit me under braking, and but we changed that, so it's no problem for the race now.
And look at this little gap here. Andre Kuto squeezed through one that was invisible to everyone but him, and somehow or other he got away with it.
Yes, almost crashed, actually. Lechner just crashed in the wall and he came in the track, and then nearly I also hit him. And amazingly, my car is still good.
Just a little bit late on the brakes at Lisboa?
Yeah, we did very slow warm-up laps just because of such a huge field. You know, if I don't want to be spending too long on the front row of the grid, so I wanted to bunch everybody up. Which meant the tyres were just a little bit cold, and unfortunately with this big airbox on the side of the car you can't really see behind you on the right hand side, which is the overtaking spot for Lisboa, so I tried to push as hard as I can to make sure nobody was coming, and just a little bit too much understeer.
That's one way of putting it. Jenson Button saw that gap open, dived through and grabbed the lead. As we saw, Robert Lechner wanted to go through as well. Well, he took it on the run up to the little right-hander at San Francisco and skated wide on the exit, lapped the wall, and the rest was carnage. But this is the restart with a very empty grid indeed. 10 cars missing. And this time Darren Manning makes no mistake. He leads into turn 1 with Jenson Button in second place, and following him from side to side as they run down this long straight. It's like a motorway, this section. You're on board now with 14. It's Andre Kuto turning right at the Mandarin Oriental. They can see Lisboa coming up ahead. Sundberg's into third place. There's a gap between the leading pack and those at the back, and that missing section of the people who are unlucky enough to be caught out when Lechner hit the wall. They get through safely this time, or at least the leaders do. Turn right at San Francisco, no mistakes. That's just cement dust put down to clear the oil from the earlier accident. and everybody seems to have got away with it this time. Jenson Button in second place has Kuto glued to his rear diffuser. Behind that was Peter Sundberg, number 5, in the yellow Prima Power car. Out into the hills they go, through the Solitude S's, and away through Maternity, uphill, climbing all the time, up towards the hairpin at Macau. Permanent flag here, no overtaking. They turn right and then they run downhill again, and it's all motorway through Fisherman's, Arben, past the start finish, back towards the Mandarin Oriental and Lisboa. It's flat out, two completely different characteristics. That's what makes it so tricky. This is Kuto though, going for the pass. He's alongside Jenson Button, looking to outbrake him going into Lisboa. He's on the outside of the track, and has he done it? He's alongside, he's on the inside, turning right at San Francisco. He's got and into the wall, backwards. That was number 12, Gabriele Verano, outbraked himself coming into Lisboa. Manning's in the lead and clear. Somewhere behind him, second place is now Andre Kuto, and that will have the locals on tiptoe. Manning, fastest all weekend. Pole position, clean start in race 2, turned right alone at the Macau hairpin, and you can see that there is a lot of empty track behind him. And if Andre Kuto wants to achieve that impossible dream of a home win here at Macau, he's got a bit of catching up to do. He's still got Jenson Button on his tail. Button hasn't let him go. And we're on board with Alex Young on the run down towards Lisboa. 3 cars in this one, and it's all getting very exciting. Oh, and they have touched on the turn. And left there is number 2, Diarra, got caught when he turned in. And now he is stuck there out of the racing accident. It does look as though there was a gap there. Maybe. Perhaps there wasn't. It all depends, I think, from where you were sitting. Certainly Alex Young thought there was, and certainly Tara didn't. And he's not the only one. That's Sundberg, Peter Sundberg, and Karthikeyan taking each other out. And again, it's at Lisboa. Karthikeyan trying to go around the outside, but it's not going to happen for him. And that is Joe Mercy in trouble as well. So full of drama in this second start of the first leg. Second place, looking for Darren Manning somewhere ahead of him. Looking in his, and there is Manning, and what a lead he's got, almost the length of that straight. When he looks in his mirrors as he closes up on the tail enders, he'll see nothing at all, and he's starting his final lap of this first leg. So he's made it look easy so far, and it's been trouble for everybody else. Button, he's now climbing all over the tail end of Kuto. He wants it now. He sat behind him all the way through these 15 laps, but now on the last one, without even the benefit of those long straights leading down to Lisboa, he wants to take the place. He's probably left it too late. He may get away with it running down through Arben, but probably not, and it's going to be third place for the Englishman, but victory for Darren Manning.
Indeed, absolutely no trouble at all for Darren Manning. Quickest in both qualifying sessions and taking no chances with Jenson Button on the second start. He never looked to be under pressure, nor even as if he was pushing hard himself, though he did set the fastest lap of the race on his way to victory.
You know, ideas and inventions come from people in all walks of life, and most of the century's top inventions came from individuals, not companies. Do you have an idea for a new product or invention? Are you interested in trying to submit your idea to companies for a good faith review and in trying to patent it as well? If so, Invention Submission Corporation has information to help you get started. ISC is America's largest inventor service firm with over 50 offices nationwide. Call this toll-free number now to see how to get this free information. The information includes forms to assure confidentiality, a form to record and date your idea, plus an informative brochure that explains how to submit your idea to companies through ISC's data bank, and how to apply for a patent. Even if you only have an idea for improving an existing product, you'll want to call now for ISC's free information.
For your free information, call Invention Submission Corporation at 1-888-837-IDEA. That's 1-888-837-IDEA.
It's the Dakar Rally on Speed Vision, where motorcycles, trucks, and cars take to the scorching Sahara to see who can be the first to make it all the way to the Nile. The Dakar Rally on Speed Vision. Coverage begins January 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern.
The new Toyota Tundra's I-Force V8 out-accelerates all other full-size base V8 trucks in its class, even while towing. So what could possibly tow more than a Tundra? Whatever it is, stay out of its way. Introducing the new full-size Toyota Tundra. Have we gone too far, or have others not gone far enough?
The Dragon Dancers are in full cry here on the start line in Macau as the drivers prepare for the second leg of the Formula 3 Grand Prix.
The final result will be decided on the aggregate times of both legs, which means that Darren Manning's near 15-second margin is pure gold, almost as good as money in the bank, since it means that to beat him, second place Andre Couto or third place Jenson Button will have to outpace him at a second a lap for each of the next 15 laps. Fourth in race one, Ito was 30 seconds behind Manning, so victory for him is out of the question as long as Manning keeps it on the rails. That's the job of the Dragon Dancers, warding off the evil spirits and making sure this race goes safely for everyone. But it's not safety they're after, but victory, and Couto gets a brilliant start, a very, very quick start for Andre Couto. A few more cars out in this second leg, but some of them didn't race in leg one, so their presence here is pretty much academic to the outcome of the race. Couto in the lead after an absolute flyer of a start. Button behind him, Manning on his inside, and Darren Manning looking to recapture the lead and taking it before they get to Lisboa. So Darren Manning having no nonsense as they prepare to go for brakes and turn right. It's Manning from Andre Couto from Jenson Button. That's the order they finished race one. A little bit of a traffic jam turning right here, but everybody getting through safely and getting through here safely as well. This is where it all went horribly wrong in leg one. No problems this time as they climb up San Francisco Hill, heading towards Maternity Bend and then the Solitude S's out into the hills above the city of Macau. Couto in second place, chasing Manning as he chased him earlier. Button right behind him, and taking no chances. But Darren Manning again looking good. Moorish Hill, Donna Maria, and then the Macau hairpin. Here they are, and it's all high-speed work now. Turn right here, stand on the gas, and you run downhill out onto that wide straight that runs along beside the sea, down towards Fisherman's Bend, and from there all the way straight down towards our Bend, again along beside the sea, just that concrete wall. Darren Manning already pulling away from Andre Couto. Behind him, right behind him, is Jenson Button, where he was all through race one and closed right up. Our Bend and out onto the start-finish straight, still wide, flat and fast. Still Button slipstreaming Andre Couto, and still Darren Manning is getting away with it. Running down towards the Mandarin Oriental, and that's the race order. And the battle is quite clearly about second place. Jenson Button has a look down the inside of Couto. He's there alongside him as they go for brakes at Lisboa. He's on the inside. Oh, Couto turns in. They touch. Couto spins, and Jenson Button probably got away with that, but they did touch. Couto is stuck at Lisboa. Jenson Button doesn't look as though any part of that car was damaged in that little touch, but it's not such a little touch for Andre Couto because he's out of it. The corner workers are there, guiding the cars towards the far side. Couto's out of the car. There it is in replay. They were virtually side by side. Couto probably didn't see Button there, and somehow or other the British driver has got away with it.
Winner of this year's 24 Hours of Le Mans. And we're bunching up into this tight left-hander, and Hager's all over him into the turn.
It's awful cold.
Poor baby. He'll be up all night.
Coughing.
Sneezing. No way, he'll be up with the chickens.
No cold hands in the morning.
Sorry, girls, but he's getting NyQuil.
You need relief.
So I can rest.
And when he wakes up, he'll be ready to go.
Good morning, ladies.
NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, so you can rest and have a good morning medicine.
When precision, quality, and speed count, depend on Craftsman. When you need the power of a wrench with the speed of a ratchet, reach for the Craftsman Quick Wrench. The Craftsman Quick Wrench's unique open-end design lets you ratchet around fasteners. There's no need to reposition. Every quick wrench is up to 30% longer than conventional wrenches. That means extra leverage, more torque, and extended reach for tight spaces. Like other Craftsman hand tools, the Quick Wrench is guaranteed forever. Craftsman makes anything possible.
Darren Manning leads the second leg of the Macau Grand Prix, nursing a 15-second margin from race 1 and managing a gap of getting on for 10 seconds over Jenson Button in this second race.
On board, Mark Hines down the hill, eliminated in leg 1, back in it for leg 2, but it's really only for show. There's absolutely nothing he can hope to achieve in real terms here, and this battle is being fought up front. If battle it is, Darren Manning absolutely running away with the 1999 Macau Grand Prix. A lot of wheel banging going on there. Michele Spaldi and Alex Young, I think that was. Alex Young looking ahead. Malaysian driver running in the British Formula 3 Championship after doing Formula Renault and not getting the luck he wanted here. Same for Narain Karthikeyan, number 9 there. He is eliminated in race 1, as we saw, just when things were going very well for him. And now mired in the traffic. 7 that you're looking at there is Ryo Fukuda, Japanese driver. And a lot of midfield work going on here. The mathematics say that Manning's won it as long as he stays on track. Button will probably be second again, providing he stays on track. And third place is pretty much up for grabs from 2 or 3 drivers. And so there's work to be done here, midfield, and there is racing to be done here as well. Getting a bit loose under brakes, they are alongside each other. And the Japanese driver just kisses the tyre wall there. How lucky was, oh, this was very unlucky. 3 cars in it there, Montero, Fonten, and there is a traffic jam. We're getting near the end of the race, and there's a queue here. Will they have to stop it? Gabriele Verano is definitely up it. He gets out and walks away. And a very, very angry Bruno Besson gets out as well. Here it is. Besson and Verano come in side by side and back into the tyre wall, and it's clear to see who thinks who is at fault. Fisticuffs actually on the racetrack while the race is in progress. The marshal's pulling them apart. Well, hot tempers indeed at the Macau Grand Prix, but cool, calm and collected the checkered flag. If I'm any judge, up front is Darren Manning. That's Christian Albers, or that's the front end of his car. Right near the end of the race, it looks like he's just lost it by himself. And there is still action going on here. We've seen this before. Ryo Fukuda and Spaldi swapping places. And this time without touching the tyre wall, although he did the exact same thing last time around. They've obviously swapped back. Darren Manning on his way, and look how serious this is getting. All of those cars breaking loose at the back end, running in dirty air as well, won't help them at the front end. Darren Manning, though, is about to get a sign telling him he's on his last lap. There was a man there holding out that sign as he went past. Christian Albers retires. The German Formula 3 champion is out of the Macau Grand Prix, and Darren Manning is on his way to the checkered flag.
G-Tech Pro Performance Meter measures 0 to 60 times quarter-mile times and speed, braking distance, handling G's, and yes, horsepower. No installation, just plug it in and off you go. 1/10 of a second accuracy, achieved with a precision accelerometer and DSP technology. Magazines have tested it. Now they test with it. Find out results before and after your next modification. Make your childhood dream come true. Order your G-Tech Pro today and become the test car driver you always wanted to be. Have as much fun as you had when you drove for the first time. Guaranteed, or your money back. G-Tech Pro is only $139.95. Call our 24-hour hotline right now at 1-800-G-Tech-PRO. That's 1-800-483-2477.
If this is what you live for, the Outdoor Life Network is your network. It's the only place you can turn to for the tips and techniques that will inspire your next adventure. If you don't get OLN, call 1-800-OUTDOOR and ask your cable company to add the Outdoor Life Network, Adventure TV.
It's okay. It's not a live animal. It's not the shoes that you wanted.
The Lexus December to Remember sales event.
Honey, you gotta see this.
Okay.
You'll find values you never believed possible.
You like it?
Ted.
Whoa.
The December to Remember sales event ends January 3rd. Missing it will definitely spoil the surprise. See your Lexus dealer.
Laps after the start of leg 1 of the Macau Grand Prix. Darren Manning heads towards the finish of leg 2, still 10 seconds in the lead from Jenson Button and heading towards an historic win. Darren Manning joins a very illustrious list of previous winners of Macau as he goes over the line with his compatriot second and a pair of Japanese drivers in 3rd and 4th places. In this leg at least. The Macau result is an aggregate. But there's still no doubt about the outcome. A great drive from Manning and a great job all weekend from him and his team.
You know, you've got a big compromise for the straight line speed on the long straights here at Macau. Then you've got the tight and twisty section out the back where you need good mechanical grip, and we've had both, fortunately.
A few days to celebrate, and then it's back into action again, with the Korean race just 7 days away.